eBay has banned drop shipping. You heard it right. eBay has essentially banned drop shipping, at least drop shipping the way 99% of people do drop shipping. This is huge news. I've been hearing a little bit of a buzz about this. I've had a few people shoot me some messages on Instagram, and somebody sent me an email about this, kind of asking me for clarification on the policy and what this message they got from eBay means. And I hadn't heard anything about it, so I did a little bit of digging around. In the drop shipping subreddit, somebody was brought this up. I followed up with them. I said, can you provide like a link or some more info about this? I was kind of looking through eBay TOS, but there's so many pages. I couldn't really find anything. Anyhow, somebody linked me to a video from the Rockstar Flipper. Rockstar Flipper is a great YouTube channel. I really like the guy. I've never connected with him, never talked to him. But he's very down to earth, very grounded. He doesn't pitch bullshit and get rich quick schemes, which I really like. And I'm going to link to his video, end card, probably right up there, where he kind of gives a lot more backstory about kind of what dropshipping is, good ways of dropshipping, bad ways of dropshipping, what this policy means. So I'm going to link to him. Also, let's talk a little bit about dropshipping. So I have two videos that I made in the past. One was about Amazon's dropshipping policy. It was called Amazon's Dropshipping Policy Clarified. End card right up there. And in that video, I talked about Amazon's dropshipping policy. Amazon requires you to be the seller of record. They have a stricter dropshipping policy than eBay. So what that means is when I receive a package, from somebody on Amazon, the shipping label has to have their name on it. Any product inserts have to have their name, their phone number, their address. A lot of people who are drop shipping, if I'm drop shipping from something from Walmart to an Amazon customer, it's going to show up with Walmart branding on the box. It's going to have Walmart coupons and flyers and product inserts in here. It's going to have Walmart customer service info. That's not okay. I realize a lot of people do it, but that violates Amazon's terms of service. Now, eBay has always been much more lenient about drop shipping. eBay was basically like, hey guys, live your best life. As long as you can get the product to the customer in 30 days, you're all good. eBay was pretty cool with dropshipping. PayPal, but PayPal was kind of okay with it too. So here's kind of what the new policy is. If you have a relationship with your dropshipping supplier, if you have a contract with them, if you've actually contacted somebody and say, hey, I like your products, I'd really like to ship them. Will you dropship for me? Will you blind dropship for me? That's okay. What's not okay is platform-to-platform dropshipping. It's no longer okay to go on Amazon to find a product on Amazon that sells for $5 that goes for $10 on eBay, and then when somebody buys it from you on eBay, you go buy it from the Amazon guy and have it shipped to the eBay customer. That is no longer okay. eBay is either going to hide your listings and searches. Potentially, they're even going to suspend your account. So kind of let's talk a little bit about dropshipping. This is a message that I've been kind of pounding into everybody's head for the longest time. I always said dropshipping from eBay to Amazon or Amazon to eBay or Sears to eBay. I said that's a half-ass business. It's not a business. It's a half-ass hustle. It's not really providing a good customer experience. You're not adding any value. And that's not to say that dropshipping entirely is bad. Like I said, if maybe there's what kind of shop should we say? Maybe there's a craft beer brewing shop down the street from me. And I go over and talk to the guy and I'm like, hey, I'm really into craft brewing. I kind of have a following on Instagram with craft brewing. I really want to set up an eBay shop. I don't really want to hold inventory. Like, would you drop ship for me? Or could I come over to your shop and buy these items at a discount and ship them out? Or, you ship them for me. And he might be like, okay. And maybe we drop a contract and the stuff that he ships out, he puts my brand or my Instagram account on it. Something like that would be okay. However, me just going on AliExpress and finding an item and ordering it and shipping it to my customer, that's not okay. So let's talk about what's the reason behind this. I've always said that I feel like the way most people do drop shipping, I think it provides a really bad customer experience. And when I talk about that, where can people go wrong with drop shipping? So and a lot of times it's something like I find something on Amazon for $5. I figure I can resell it on eBay for $10. So I steal the pictures and the description off the Amazon listing. I go create my own eBay listing with that info. I list it. A week later, the item sells. I see it sells. Oh yeah, I got a sale. As soon as I get home from, hold on. Hello. Sorry about that. I was waiting for a call. It's just one of those wanted me to re-up my auto whatever. Customer buys my product. I'm all excited. I get home from work. I go to hop on Amazon to order that product to the customer. Maybe it's out of stock. Maybe they don't have any more. Or maybe that Amazon customer who was selling it for $5, they've now raised the price to $15. Now, if I'm a good drop shipper, I'm going to say, I fucked up. I have an obligation to this eBay buyer. I'm going to lose $5 on the sale, but I'm going to go pay $15 to go sell this item for $10. My fuck up. I got to find a better way to kind of track prices or to kind of automatic, there are softwares and things out there that will automatically update your pricing. So something like that happens. 99% of drop shippers are going to cancel the eBay order and be like, sorry, I don't have it anymore. And that's a bad experience, right? And that's one of my complaints about eBay. I love eBay. There's some great deals on there. I like that eBay has unique items. But a while back, actually this webcam that I'm recording on right now, it's the C920. A while back, I think Best Buy had it for $79. I saw one on eBay for like $39 or $49. So, you know me, I'm cheap. I'm like, I'm going to save myself 30 or 40 bucks. I'm going to buy it from this eBay guy. Now, I was really anxious to get it. I had a specific video I wanted to record. And so I think I hit him up before ordering it. And I was like, hey, dude, I want to buy this. If you can ship it out within the next day or two, I'll buy it from you. If you can't, no problem, but just let me know. I'll just go buy it at Target. And said, oh, no problem. I'll ship it out this afternoon. I pay him right away. Couple days go by, it hasn't shipped. I'm like, dude, I asked you if you could ship this thing out. Uploads a fake tracking number. Couple days. Anyhow, long story short, like 2 weeks goes by. I still don't have this fucking camera. And I wound up having to go out to Target, wasted 2 weeks, wind up spending more money on it anyways. And things like that are frustrating. And I notice the level of professionalism of sellers on eBay isn't as great as it is on Amazon. And I think partially, as much as we hate how Amazon is so strict, I think that kind of keeps sellers kind of in line as well. Another scenario that maybe happens, maybe I list this box cutter that they're selling at Farm and Fleet or whatever. On Farm and Fleet's website, and I list 50 of them. I sell 20 of them. I go to order it, and Farm and Fleet's only got 8 in stock. So now I'm having to cancel the other 16 orders or whatever it is. eBay and Amazon, every platform, they want to provide a positive buying experience. So just as how I've had it, even when I ordered this Blue Nessie mic right here that we're recording with, took forever to come from the Amazon seller. Now, both these items were used. These weren't drop shipping, but I'm just trying to highlight the buyer experience thing. Because I've had a lot of bad experiences buying on eBay, if I find something really unique or if something's a really good deal, maybe I'll buy it on eBay. But otherwise, more than likely, I'm going to buy it on Amazon just because I know I'm going to have it in 2 days. And if I don't have it in 2 days, I'm going to call up someone in India from Amazon and I'm going to yell at them and they're going to give me another 3 months of free Amazon Prime. So, I've kind of gotten to the point where I had a couple bad experiences and now I'm not going to shop on eBay as much and eBay is going to wind up losing money. And so anyhow, with drop shipping, maybe somebody's drop shipping something from eBay to other, somebody's dropping an eBay product to other eBay buyers and maybe somebody lists something as new and it's really only like new, or they list it as used but it's like damaged when it arrives. There's just, when you're drop shipping, you're not the one in possession of the item. You don't have real pictures of the item in many cases. You're not in control of shipping that item out or when that item ships out. So there's just a lot more areas where things can fall through the cracks and either buyers wind up unhappy with their purchase or buyers wind up having to cancel orders. So for all these reasons, eBay is cracking down on dropshippers. Now, again, I just want to clarify, dropshipping is not 100% entirely banned, but cross-platform dropshipping is definitely banned. Again, that means you can't dropship things from Sears to eBay, from Bed Bath & Beyond, unless you have a relationship with those companies. eBay may contact you and ask to see supplier invoices, or may ask to see a letter from a supplier saying that you're a licensed or registered distributor or something like that. Now, a lot of you guys are probably wondering, how would eBay ever know about this? Well, first things first, you list your item location. So if I'm in Chicago and supposedly my item's in Chicago, but I drop ship an item from somebody in California, when that item ships out, the tracking's uploaded to eBay and Amazon, they verify the tracking to make sure things are shipped out in time and kind of track things. Well, if that first scan comes from California, but I'm in Chicago, that doesn't really make sense. So that's one easy way that eBay could find out about it. If a customer reports you, customer buys something from you on eBay and it shows up in an Amazon box, that's not necessarily bad. There's a lot of Amazon sellers who use their Amazon fulfillment to fulfill to Shopify and eBay and other sites, but that's something else that may raise a red flag. Another thing would be like if you have thousands of items listed on your store, it's pretty obvious that you're probably not stocking all these items. So eBay may reach out to you and say, hey, you got a lot of products up there. Show us some invoices from suppliers, or show us something showing that you have a relationship with the supplier. Now, if you wind up being caught for this, they could just hide your listings in search so that they're not showing up, which at that point they may as well suspend your account because you're not going to sell anything not showing up. They may outright suspend your account. If you have any special privileges on eBay, you're a top rated seller, you have a store, that could be taken away from you as well. So that's kind of what this is. That's what it means. This is also going to crack down on a lot of those Chinese sellers who show their item in New Jersey or California or Houston. You're like, it says USA supplier, get it quick. And then you buy it. And as soon as you buy it, you realize that you're not going to have it for 3 weeks or a month. So, eBay is falling behind Amazon. I think they're trying to keep up with Amazon. eBay is doing a lot of great things in order to kind of consolidate their catalog and make it easier to search for products that aren't one-off and unique. And part of that, I think, is providing a better buying experience for customers. So that's kind of what eBay is doing in this move with this move. Again, a couple people mentioned this to me. Then I saw a Reddit post about it. So I hit up the guy who mentioned it on Reddit, and he had forwarded me to a video from the Rockstar Flipper. I didn't feel like finding the particular area of TOS where they mention this. So I'm going to play his description here. And again, I'll link to his video above as well if you want to watch the whole thing.
So for many, many months and years, people have dropshipped successfully. Now, recently, and I'm going to go ahead and put a picture up in one of these corners of a message that folks have been receiving over the last few days from eBay. It's a recent change. The terms of services of eBay, this is what you're going to see. And I'm going to bring it up here on my phone. I have a screenshot of it. So I can read it to you guys. So it says, drop shipping where you fulfill orders directly from a wholesale supplier is allowed. So what does that mean, a wholesale supplier? So let's say that you have a supplier, a wholesale supplier that sells you candles by the box loads. And instead of you having to ship it into yourself and double ship and send it out, if you have a contract or an agreement with a wholesale supplier, you can drop ship. There is situations that is okay. However, listing an item on eBay and then purchasing the item from another retailer or marketplace that ships directly to your customer is not permitted. That's what we just talked about. You found the candle on Amazon, you sold it on eBay, and then you bought it and shipped it over to the customer. You cannot do that. I'll kind of call that like impulse drop shipping.
Okay, so maybe it's not, I think it might not even be in the updated TOS. I think somebody had sent him a screenshot. So if any of you guys have got this message and you don't mind sharing it, take a screenshot on your phone. If you don't know how to share image links or whatever, go to IMGUR. Very simple. You just click upload the image. It'll give you a link to that image. And if you don't mind, if you want to come back here and drop a comment down below with that IMGUR link, so that we can kind of all see what this is about and maybe understand it a little bit better. That would probably be helpful to some people. But again, clear as day, eBay, who used to be pretty wide open about drop shipping, didn't mind the cross-platform drop shipping. Really the only requirement was that you could have the item delivered in the person's hands within 30 days. eBay has come out and really kind of clarified the policy, and there's no more cross-platform drop shipping. There's no more Amazon to eBay. There's no more eBay to eBay. There's no more Bed Bath & Beyond to eBay. This is something that I've been telling everybody to do for a long, long time. Drop shipping, there's nothing necessarily wrong with it, even though it does leave more gaps for fuck-ups and bad customer experiences. But ultimately, I've been saying for over a year, for 2 years, you want to drop ship, do it the right way. Go build a relationship with the supplier, get a contract, get them to properly white label or blind ship for you. ThomasNet.com is a great website with a lot of manufacturers. It's not quite as clean as eBay, and a lot of people are manufacturing raw materials as opposed to finished products. So it's not quite as good, but if you look around, you can find some good suppliers. Start Googling, what's a product you want to sell? Candles. Candle manufacturer Chicago, candle manufacturer Houston. Start just finding these companies, reaching out to them. And most companies want more sales. They want to grow their business. So if you can present them with a plan of how you can market and sell these products, and all they have to do is ship it for you, it could be potentially pretty attractive to them. So make sure you're doing drop shipping the right way. Let me know, guys. What's your I guess have any of you guys run into issues with this yet? What are your thoughts on this policy? Have any of you guys ever had bad experiences ordering from somebody who was drop shipping? Do you like this policy? Do you hate this policy? Is this going to affect your business going forward? Let me know your thoughts. Go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next video.